guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. How's it going? I hope it's going good. My name is Shana, the Shanabelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can be notified whenever I upload. Sorry I was gone for a few days. This week has been quite a week. Something I thought would never happen to me actually happened to me this week, and I'm literally traumatized. And yeah, but you know, we're gonna shake it off and we're gonna deal with it because I have no other choice really, and life will continue to go on, hopefully. Anyway, today's topic will be what makes you the it girl. So without further ado, I have the photos pop up for you to meditate on, for you to pick the pile and the piles that call it to the most, and I'll see you in your reading. Pile number one, if you pick the photo with the pumpkins and the paper clips that have like leaves on them, it's so cute, and there's like a little candle there, and this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap you into pile number one's energy, so may deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, honesty, and truth for the good of all, and to none, Lord. Amen. Okay, so you are the it girl because you just give like dainty cutesy princess. Okay. A lot of people want the things that you have. I feel like you find really unique pieces and really unique like decorations and like stationery, just like really unique cute things that really align with you and the image that you want to portray and like the aesthetic that you have. And you inspire a lot of people with your aesthetic because it helps other people realize how they want to express themselves as well. They just couldn't find inspiration, or they couldn't put it into terms or bring it to reality, but from them watching you, they're able to be like, oh my gosh, like where did you get that from, things like that, so then they can get things that they like that they didn't know where they can get it from before. So we're gonna pull from the Practical Self-Care Oracle deck, and then probably from the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot deck as well. But what makes my pile number ones the it girl? What makes my pile number ones the it girl? Oh my gosh, sorry, that was a bad shuffle. What makes my pile number ones the it girl? We have sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. We have declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. Awakening. A realization, shift, or discovery. One more. Then we have born to stand out. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Kindness. Be guided by your heart. Let go of logic and rationality. I gotta get my nails done, but I get paid from the TikTok Creators Fund today, and that is usually what I use to get my nails done. That's not gonna continue to work because honestly I need to get my nails done more often because 3 of my nails broke this time around, so I can't wait a month to get my nails done anymore because they grow out so quickly, and now they're so long that they break. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna pull from the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot deck. We have the Magician, that is Virgo and Gemini energy. We have the Sun, Leo energy. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. Ooh. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So this could be my group of spiritualists, psychics, tarot readers, Reiki healers, witches, like glamour magic, things like that. We have the Temptress, and that is Capricorn energy. Okay, so what makes you the it girl? So you're somebody, you don't feel guilty, you're very true to yourself, and you know who you are, and you're not okay to express that. You're not okay to be yourself. You're not really, did I say you're not okay? You're not scared to be yourself. You're not scared to express who you are. You're not scared to stand in your truth, even if it doesn't align with other people. Like, you're the type of person who loved being girly even before it was popular. You're the type of person who loved Sabrina Carpenter before and like wore that like aesthetic before it became a trend or mainstream. You could have been somebody who was into spirituality before it became mainstream. You was saying that you knew you was a psychic or a witch or whatever you want to call it, a Reiki healer, before it was mainstream. If anything, you're the one who helped make it mainstream. So you're the it girl because you make things mainstream. The things that you like always end up being popular and trending and being mainstream because people see you doing it, and then when they see you doing it, they want to do it too. And then when more and more people see you, more and more people wear it, more and more people. So okay, say somebody else, say 10 people see you wearing it, so then 10 people go, maybe not everybody, 10 people see you wearing it, 9 people go get it. And then so now there's 9 other people wearing the same style as you, so then now 10 people see the other people wear it, and maybe like 3 people from everybody to 10 that they see wearing it goes get it, or maybe like 5, because a lot of people still like it, but the other people who's wearing it is less influential than you, and they don't do it like how you do it, clearly, so they wouldn't get as many people following what they're doing based off of what you're wearing. However, they are still spreading the word and like other people are seeing it, and at the end of the day it's still cute. However, it's not as cute as when you do it, because imitation is the best flattery. However, nothing's as good as the original. No clone is as good as the original, right? So that's kind of like what makes you the it girl. Also, you're very powerful. You could also just be like an influencer or a celebrity or something like that. Also, people are very impressed by how influential and intuitive you are. Like, you kind of just, you say things and it comes true. You could be an influencer who does like tarot and witchcraft and things like that, or you like manifested the life that you wanted. Like, you manifested being an influencer, or you manifested a lifestyle that no one really thought you would be able to have. So I feel like I was a little too close to the camera. Yeah, you manifested a lifestyle that no one really thought you was going to be able to have, or they never saw anybody having it. So that kind of like, you're like the talk of the town. Maybe I'll do a reading on what makes you the talk of the town. I just think that sounds cute. But yeah, you became like the talk of the town and like a star, even if it's in your neighborhood, because of the life that you created for yourself. You could have honestly found like a really great man for yourself, or there's like a lot of you like untouchable, and you're unreachable, unattainable, because like everybody wants you. You're very alluring and you're very desirable. You're very tempting. However, you don't really entertain much. You don't really give people the time of day or give people like a chance. I think also you just have a good idea like certain people are not good for you, and you listen to that. Like, you don't stick around in situations that you do not belong in or you shouldn't be in. You don't self-sabotage and keep going back to places that you've already discovered or know that that's not for you. You could also be on a higher level or tax bracket or social class than like the average person, or a lot of the people that you like end up around. Like a lot of, like you could be higher than like the average class, right? So you could be like top of like the 4%, the top 4%, or like less, like meaning like top 3%, top 2%, top 1%, top point something percent. Yeah, so that's another thing that makes you the it girl. Like, you know, your monetary stuff, like the things you wear, the way you do your hair, the way you do your nails, the way you carry yourself, it makes you the it girl. Like, you have the attitude of an it girl, and then you have everything else to back it up too. You could have grown up in a really good upbringing. You could have grown up with like both your parents. You could have grown up with things that everybody wants. However, it's not the norm anymore. And so people, I can also do a video on why do people envy you, because like people envy that about you, because it's like they want that too. So then that makes you the it girl, because people talk about you now, and it's like people can't say anything about you that is negative, like unless they're like speculating or they're talking about the same stuff that they're going through as well. But like, so this kind of just makes them a hypocrite, right? But like, because it's like you're very well mannered, very well put together, you're very respectable and very respectful, and it's like you can tell that you had a very good upbringing and you was raised right, and that you yet you're a healed individual, which is very rare, because you are somebody who are very true to yourself and have no problem being the center of attention and people loving you and watching you and looking at you, because you know they will. You know, that's another thing that makes you an it girl. You know you're the it girl. You don't have to try to be something you're not. You don't have to try to be the it girl, because you are the it girl. You've always been told you was the it girl the whole time you was growing up. Like, this is nothing new to you. You have always been her. You could have had nicknames that made you, that, like, you could have had nicknames that kind of, like, mean that. Like, when I was growing up, my family friends would call me Star. And I hated it, because I didn't want anyone to call me anything but my name. Again, another personality trait of an it girl. But, like, literally did not want you to call me anything but my name. Mind you, they called me Star. They was like, she's gonna be a star. And now look at me. Okay, but yeah, she's gonna be a star, yada yada. I was like, that's not my name. That's not my name. And that's why they had the idea, yeah, she's gonna be a star, because I was very outspoken. Well mannered, but outspoken. I didn't like to be disrespected or called out my name or anything like that. If I didn't like something, I would say something about it. So you speak up for yourself. You're very headstrong, you're a very strong feminine woman. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna end it there. You're an it girl because you're a very strong feminine woman who can stand up for yourself, know who you are, and you stay true to yourself. Doesn't matter what other people think, because when something starts, when you're the first one to do something, people are going to criticize you. However, there's going to be even more people who's going to love it. Okay, and those are the people that matter. Okay, but anyway, love you guys so very much. Okay, I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can be notified whenever I upload. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you aren't already, because, like, what are you doing if you're not? I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Also, don't forget to book a personal reading. Okay, cool. Love you guys. If you picked a photo of I think this is a bedroom. It low-key looks like a nursery, but it looks like a bedroom with a chair in the background. There's a lamp, and then, like, a chest with, like, pretty pink girly things on it. And on the table, there's a little, I think that's an iPad, a teapot, and then, like, a whole tea. Like, they're clearly having breakfast in a very beautiful, girly, classy, classic way. Okay, so if there's also a stuffed bunny, how cute. Okay, so if you pick this photo, then this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number 2's energy, so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, honesty, and truth for the good of all, and home to them, Lord. Amen. Okay, so what makes you the it girl is that I can tell you're a very classic, vintage type of girly. You don't see many of those anymore. You could be a very traditional type of woman, like a trad wife type of woman, where you prefer to be a stay-at-home wife and cook and clean and bake for your husband and sew and knit and do embroidery and take care of the children. Like, you don't really have, I wouldn't say you don't have big aspirations and goals, because wives did have that, I think, at least some, if you had a good husband. But it's more so your job and your main focus, or at least what you want to be your main focus, is the household, making sure you make the house into a home, your children are well educated and well taken care of, making sure that your husband is well fed and your children are well fed. Okay, and not in a sense where you're demeaning yourself and making yourself less than your husband, but you guys are equal, but equal in your own right. Without you, your husband's life would be in shambles, and without your husband, your life will be in shambles. Not really shambles, but you know what I mean though. Like, you guys help each other improve each other's life even more. And it's like you're somebody who's a trad wife because you are actually very good at these things. You're very good at cooking, you're very good at baking, very good at like arts and crafts, you're very good at sewing and embroidery. Like, these are things that you're good at naturally and that you're interested in, that you love to do. You're a very soft, feminine type of woman, so these things just came naturally to you. These are the things that you're interested in, and you're not interested in working a corporate job and climbing the corporate ladder. If anything, you would like to open a bakery, or you would like to have a clothing line or a makeup line, or you would like to sing or dance, be a ballerina. But the type of careers that you would like to follow are more down the feminine line than something like a corporate job. And even if you do want to work in a corporate job, you would like to work in maybe like a high-end luxury marketing team or the design team or interior design or something like that, but you're not really looking to do the things work in the man's world. You're not trying to change what a man's, change the job. Like, they can have that in your head. You're like, they can have that. You're not interested. You will more likely be the president of the United States and do that before, because even that, I feel like that's a very feminine job, because you have to take care of others. You're taking care of a whole entire country. Once you become president, now everybody who lives in that country is now your baby, right? Which is why men are terrible at the job. Let me stop. But I mean, I don't want to say let me stop, because look at the state of the world. However, we're not here to bash men, okay? That's not the point of these videos, okay? But I am about to run out of space on my SD card, so I'm going to pause for a second, delete some things, and then come back to finish your reading. Back, and since we did take this pause, I was trying all that from the photo, so we're gonna pull from the Practical Self-Care Oracle deck. Honestly, I bought this during the Amazon Prime Day in June, and this has become one of my most used and favorite oracle decks at all. So I will have this link in the description box, because I really do love this deck. Okay, what makes my palm to the it girl? We have home needs TLC. What was I saying? Play with somebody else. Give your home some attention. Redecorate, clean, or sage it. Then we have social media detox. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Then we have shadow work. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. Then we have you have special gifts and never surrender to normal. Then at the bottom of the deck, we have fresh start. You've been given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Okay. And then we're also going to pull from, oh, I put these in the wrong deck. My bad. Okay, then we're going to pull from the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot deck. We have Death, Scorpio energy. We have Yes. I usually don't take those when they come out, but we have the Hermit. I'm sorry, Virgo. You know, a little smug. We have the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. So heavy Scorpio. Okay, so what makes you the it girl? You, like I said, you're somebody who takes really good care of your home. Your home is like really gorgeous, really well decorated. The things that you use in your home, so you have like really cute I can see you having like mugs for every holiday. You have like those cute mugs with like the bows on it, or like the cute floral pattern and such like that, and the plate set to match. You have like a whole teapot set, and like you're just real cute, real cutesy, real demure, real classic. And I think as you grow older, you tend to gravitate more and more towards like the classic vintage feminine look. You could have been somebody who grew up a tomboy because you was bullied growing up about, being so girly and liking pink and liking all these girly things, and you was kind of forced into being a little bit more hard and masculine and tomboyish. And now it's like as you grow up, you want to be into makeup, and you want it to be into like pink and florals and lace and floral arrangement, like just the girly feminine side of you. And you have to do like shadow work in order to heal this part. You probably didn't even know that this was a trauma response, like you being a tomboy and masculine was a trauma response from people not accepting you when you was feminine and girly growing up. But then you was able to see that you don't have to continue to, you can choose whenever you want to be whoever you want to be, right? So the fact that you're another thing, you're not normal. Like, it girls can never be normal. Like they can never be the norm, because then you wouldn't be the it girl. You'll just be a girl. You'll be every other girl. You'll be a normal girl. A normal girl. I forgot how it goes, but it says that. But I wish I was a normal girl, something like that. So you probably grew up wishing you was a normal girl, and then you realize, you know what, this isn't really for me. This is not who I am. Like I want to be who I am, and then you became an it girl, because it's like now you shine, now you stand out. Now it's like you have everything that everybody else wants, because a lot of people are living in that trauma response, feeling as though they have to be more masculine just to stay safe. Most women who grew up in the hood, or who grew up in the projects, or grew up in poverty, they feel as though they have a trauma response and become more masculine, because now they have to fend for themselves, and walking down the street is dangerous for them at night because they're not in a safe community. So now they have to be masculine to keep themselves safe, because if a man tries to approach them, they have to be hard. That's why a lot of women in New York, because New York, the cities have a bunch of areas that is the hood and the projects, so that's why people associate New York with aggressiveness. Like they think the New York accent is aggression and then being aggressive. I'm from New York. However, I grew up from the suburbs of New York. So my town, I used to go for walks at 3 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep. Mind you, don't do that. That's not a good idea. But I'm still here, and nothing ever happened to me doing that. I get more bad things happen to me during the day in the hood than in the middle of the night in my town. Okay, so yeah, but also that what makes you an it girl, I feel like you had a really huge change. Like I said, like especially with the death card, like, and then the shadow work coming out here, maybe even the media detox. Like I feel like you had to take a step back and away from other people's opinions and what other people thought about you, so you could really decide and figure out who you wanted to be. And then when you came back out of your hermit mode, you was a completely transformed, different woman. You embrace your divine femininity, and you found a good balance between your masculinity and your femininity. You still have those lessons you learned from being masculine, of being able to protect yourself when needed, of being able to fend for yourself and provide for yourself, work a job if you need to, and make money. However, you learned a more feminine way to do it. Like for one, I'm a licensed, maybe you became a licensed esthetician, or now you do like interior design, like I said, or like you do nails, you do, I mean, a server. No, servers is, I would say that's a feminine job, because them tips, and you get more tips when you look pretty. You know, I'm a server right now. I feel like that's one of the more masculine jobs I had for a while. Like, in a while. So, like, I don't really, you do social media, you do, like, spiritual stuff. You teach women how to love themselves. You know, one of those motivational speakers. One of those girls who teaches the law of attraction. I'm saying one of those girls, like, I don't do that. You know, one of us who do teaches the law of attraction, tarot reader, Reiki healer. Yeah, you give facials, you do waxing, you know, still masculine in the sense that you're working a job and you're having to provide for yourself. However, it's feminine because of the tasks that you're doing. It's a female dominated job. It's a pink collar job. Hearing pink collar jobs just sounds so nice. It did something to me, you know. I love it. Okay, I want to make sure that it girl also is that you're very well rounded. The Wheel of Fortune, you're very well rounded. When you start to do something, it actually happens. That's why I mean, like, you're very balanced within the masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine, because it's like you will imagine something, visualize something feminine, and then you'll go and work to get it done masculine. The thing you might want is a Dior lip gloss, which is $54, feminine. However, you don't mind having to pay for it yourself if you want it masculine. I just oh, it just made me so happy. I love it. Yeah, so you inspire the next generation of girls. That's what makes you the it girl. You are inspiring a whole entire next generation of girls and making them learn how to love themselves, how to treat themselves, even if they never get married, which we do wish, you know, we all do. I mean, not everybody wants to get married, but you know what I mean. And I feel like people who don't want to get married, again, trauma response, but you know, so we want to get married, but we want to marry a good man who would provide for us, provide and protect. If you're with a man who makes you have to sit in your masculine all the time, that's no good, right? We don't want a man who makes us have to sit on masculine. So we have to learn how to take care of ourselves until a man who is a God-fearing man who will come along and do his part as the husband in the dynamic. Until one comes along, we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to make sure to maintain the lifestyle that we desire, right? The lifestyle that will allow us to be in the spots, in the places, in the rooms where other high value, where other women who are living the lifestyle that we live and want and desire and love, and the other men who do as well and can provide it and afford it for not only themselves but for you and their spouse. They're like, when I say you and their spouse, I mean you, I meant you, their spouse, and their children. That's what I'm trying to say. You as their future spouse. And they start doing it from the jump, so then they can put, like, men who have intentions of spending the rest of their life with you do things from the jump, and it doesn't, like, it's not an issue, right? Okay, so you learn that you have to do it for yourself until someone will come and do it, and you learn a feminine way to do it, and now you teach and motivate and inspire younger women or even older women who didn't learn this growing up or didn't learn this when they were younger, or a young woman, you know. You're teaching them and motivating them and inspiring them and showing them that you can have both. You're teaching them to take care of themselves and live that lifestyle until a man comes who can do it for you, do for you what you do for yourself, so you do not settle for a man who will treat you like shit. Because the only reason women ever settle for less than is because they feel as though they don't deserve, because because they're treating them worse than how that man is treating them. You will not let a man treat you poorly if you are treating yourself well, because then you're gonna be sitting there and be like, why am I dealing with this? I could be alone, right? I could be anywhere else. I could be at the spa right now, and instead I'm here upset about a man, stressed out about a man. Like, never. You decentered the male. You decentered males. You decentered men from your life, and that's what makes you the it girl, because most people have not. Because hello, it's not about them, it's about you. It's always about the woman. It's always about the woman. It has always been about the woman. That's why Valentine's Day is about treating the woman. Most things that are marketed, especially expensive things like jewelry, clothing, bags, luxury, it's marketed towards women. It's gauged and geared towards women. And or if it's geared toward men, they're saying, oh, buy this as a gift for your women. It has always been about women. Money was created to spend on women. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna give you a second to think on that and sit on that piece of information. I love you guys so very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which pile you picked and how it resonated. Also, subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're not already, because, like, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Follow me there. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay gorgeous. Okay, pile number 3, last but not least. If you picked a photo of the 2 ceramic pumpkins, but the one closest to us gives Chariot, like Cinderella's Chariot pumpkin, because it has a handle and wheel at the bottom, real cute, real cutesy. And there's like a cute little bowl candle holder in the background, and it's on like a really cute vintage looking, I think, vanity. And this is reading for you. So, Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number 3's energy, so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy and precision, honesty and truth, for the good of all, and help to none, Lord. Amen. Okay, so what makes you the it girl is that you give pretty princess energy. When people look at you, they think of you as a princess. This actually happens to me a lot when I go to the store or like go out, especially if I'm like not bumming it. Like, I do my hair, I do my makeup, I put on like my clothes, like I look like my aesthetic. I look like me and not like I've been bedrotting for a week. Yeah, so a lot of times children will like look at me and be like, oh my gosh, like, and they'll like tap their mom or tap like their brother. Even the boys will do it too, but like mainly it's more often the little girls. They will like look at me like, oh my gosh, like, mommy, look, it's like a fairy, or like there's a unicorn, or like a prince. Like, even my sister will call it out, and like when I'm out with people, they'll call it out, like, oh my gosh, they think you're like a fairy or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I know, it happens a lot. The boys will look at, like, stare at me like they just saw a princess in my life, or they just saw, like, you can, and it's gonna sound weird because they're little kids. But think about when you're a little kid and you have a crush on like somebody older than you. I'm not saying like I will entertain it ever, because like I said, they're like 3, 4, 5, 6 years old little kids. But like, you can tell they like fell in love because they thought they found like their princess, you know, like Prince Charming princess type of, yeah, like, and don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. I don't mean it like that. I don't. It's like when you admire somebody, oh, you're enamored by somebody, okay? Thank you. Like, don't make it weird. No. Okay, but yeah. So, yeah, that's what makes you the it girl. Let me see. You're just really well put together. You have like this very soft, feminine touch to you. It gives like like, and I when I say princess, I mean like Disney princess. I mean, it could be like a regular princess too, but it's like, it's that whole like, I don't want to keep saying the same things I said in other piles, but it's a different type of feel than like the last piles. This one gives like royalty. It gives magical, princess, fairy, unicorn, mystical royalty, right? It gives, I won't even say high class, like it gives literally high, like royalty. Like you are princess of the world. Everybody caters to you. It's all about you. You know it's all about me. You know it's all about me. If you guys know that from, I think it's Bratz, the movie, the blonde girl. She sang that song in like the talent show, whatever. I'm so hungry. After this reading, I'm gonna go eat. And then after I eat, I'm gonna try to squeeze in another reading and try to get both of them up today. Because your girl needs to get on her Zoom, okay? I'm having a little, I'm not gonna give you guys too much of my information, but my lifestyle is expensive, girl. My lifestyle is expensive and I gotta get on my Zoom. Anyway, okay, so I'm shuffling the cards. We're going to pull from the Practical Self-Care Oracle cards. Oh, no, but I was talking about everything caters to you. Everything happens for you. Everything happens so easily for you. Everybody wants to make your life easier. Everybody wants to be in your space. Everybody wants to kiss your feet. Everybody wants to be your servant. Everybody wants to work for you. Everybody wants to be in your space. Everybody wants to be a part of your crew. Everybody just wants to be near you and around you. Okay? Like, everybody wants to be... You could have been a princess in a past life, actually. Or many. Like, during medieval times, basically. I'm seeing like Anastasia, that girl who had that, like her brother had like that illness that if he had like the slightest bit of cut, it wouldn't stop bleeding for like mad long. You know what I mean? And her whole family was executed. That sounds really tragic, but like, okay, what makes pile number 3, sorry, what makes pile number 3 the air girl? Okay. Do 30-day challenges. Force yourself to do something for 30 days to form a new habit. We have plan your career, create milestones, and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. I'm going to take that because that came on like every deck, every pile so far. It was kindness though. Okay. Past life connection. This card showed itself and that's why I was like, you could have been a princess in a past life. So past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Bottom of the deck, we have overcome obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situation. Then we're going to pull from the Goddess Major Arcana Tarot. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. We have the World, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio energy, so heavy Aquarius. Okay, we have Justice. This is Libra energy. And then we have Yes. On the deck we have Maybe. I usually don't take these cards, but I took one in the last pile, so I was like, okay, we have to take them now, and then both of them come out. Like, okay. Okay, what makes you the it girl is how productive you are and how well you get things done. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. You love your journey. People love watching you on your journey. You're very consistent and very reliable. You could do like the 30-day challenges quite often, or like every month you kind of like reflect on the goals that you had the previous month, how much you were able to achieve, and then you set new goals for the month going forward, and that has helped you along this journey to really get to the life that you want for yourself. You could have had a really hard past, like lives in the past. Even in this life, like your childhood or like parts of your childhood could have been difficult. You could have dealt with mental health disorders, bipolar, ADHD, depression, anxiety. You know, even if it's like rich girl problems, first world, upper class problems, like they're problems. Problems are problems. I see you, okay? I'm so sick and tired of people trying to diminish other people's issues and problems in the world, because regardless, hurt hurts, disappointment is disappointment, and issues are issues. Problems are trauma is trauma. Even if it's different forms of trauma, your brain is still processing it as trauma, and it's causing an issue within your nervous system and the way your brain is developed. So personally, I don't like it when people try to belittle other people's traumas and what they went through, because theirs were worse. Sure, I'm not even trying to say it's not, but then again, I feel like there's levels. I feel like there's like, you know what, let's not get into it. I just hope that my videos stay on the right side of the internet, because if it goes on the wrong side of the internet, boy, I can just see my comment section now, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. So like, I just feel like let's think. I just feel like certain girls should stay out of certain situations regardless, right? Like Sky Jackson. How she end up pregnant with that man? Be so for real. And it's like, I feel as though I'm tired, like, because the thing is, I've been in situations like that where I try to give men from like the hood and such like that a chance, and I refuse. I can't even be friends with girls from the suburbs who try to act ghetto and harsh and things like that. Like, I don't do bougie girls, because bougie gives a mixture of girls with money or girls from the suburbs who have like a nice upbringing, who want to be hood, or girls from the hood who want nice things. You know, I just like girls who are well mannered, who's raised right, who are soft and feminine and healed. That's what I want. I don't. And then I want men who are the same. Men who are men who are God fearing, had a very good upbringing, well respectful, very respected, very respectful, well mannered, has patience, will not try to push a girl into doing something she doesn't want to do, and doesn't get an attitude when he asks. Honestly, I would just rather a man who's not interested in having until marriage, because that's all men care about. And then when you tell them no, they get upset, and we're not even going to get into this whole thing, because then I'm going to get triggered, because I would like to say I'm healed, but then something, like I said in the beginning, something traumatic that I thought would never happen to me happened to me earlier this week, and like now I'm healing from that. It's not, I wouldn't even say I have to heal from that, because it's not a sense where I'm like hurt and be bitter about it, but it's just like, I do cry about it still when I think about it, because like, how did I end up there? Like, that's why I'm like, I'm not even gonna give them a chance. I don't even care if you came from the hood and then you went to school and you got educated. No. I don't care. You have to come from a nice neighborhood, an affluent neighborhood. I don't care anymore, because I'm not doing it. I'm done trying to give them chances, because every time I give them a chance, they fail. Every time I give them a chance, they make me regret it. Never again. But yeah, what makes you the it girl? Okay, you very well could just have this mindset, and you feel sure within this mindset because you've been justified. Okay, the world has proven to you time and time again why you have the mindset you have. Keep your head down, stay 10 toes down, work on your success and your future until somebody comes along that aligns with it. no longer trying to force things, very quick to tell people no. Okay, I know we have yes and maybe out here, but that means the yes and maybe is because people always tell you yes, right? You don't ever get a no. And that's the thing, like, they will never tell you no. Of course they wouldn't, because you're perfect, you're beautiful, of course they will want you, right? But it's like, do you want them? Stop wanting them. Because there's nothing over there for you. There's nothing over there for you. And then you're gonna have to try to be humble and act like, you know, no, it's fine, it's okay, when in reality you're dying inside because of the conditions that they have you in and the places they're taking you. And like their cars, like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. I don't even want to be in, I don't want to go there ever again. Like, I don't ever want to be in that area, those positions, like, ever again. I should have never been there in the first place. Okay, I should have listened to my mommy and my daddy, okay, when I was younger. And the thing is, they be lying now. They be disguising. They be disguising themselves as a man with a college degree in a fraternity. Sick of them. I don't care. I don't care. I'm asking you, what tax bracket did you grow up in? I'm asking that. That's one of the first questions I'm asking you. Were your mommy and daddy married? Are they still married? Are you willing to wait until marriage? If any of the answers to those questions is something I don't want to hear, it's done. Bye, next caller. Because I can live out, I'm better off without him. You're better off without him. You're better off without him. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how we end up here, but I do have to end this reading. But honestly, I feel like when I go on those tangents and those rants, they're fitting. Because how else would I get here? Okay? They're fitting. I'm just using examples. Real life examples. I'm sick of having real life examples that aren't just, oh yeah, this man bought me a Birkin bag, or I bought myself a Birkin bag, right? Can we have more of those real life examples? I bought myself a Gucci bag, but like, I'm very grateful for my Gucci bag. I'm not complaining about the fact that I bought myself a Gucci bag, but I'm just saying I want a Kelly. So now that's why I'm like, I gotta get on my Zoom. I gotta get on my Zoom. I want a Kelly. I'm gonna buy myself a Kelly for my birthday next year, okay? So I gotta get on my Zoom. 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 Okay, so I'm gonna end this reading here. I'm gonna end this reading here. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Honestly, like up this video and binge watch and spam my comments and my notifications on all my platforms, because like I said, I do need to get myself a Kelly, and that will help me out a lot, actually. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. And once I buy myself a Kelly, I'll do a giveaway to buy one of you guys a Kelly as well. Okay, so make sure that you're liking this video up, following me, sharing this stuff and everything like that, so you can win a Kelly. Love you guys.